Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Coredumpina and we're back for some more Pillars of Eternity with the Triple Crown difficulty settings. So we're currently exploring level 8 of the Endless Paths of Od Nua. We've killed a bunch of dark ghouls and undead skeletons and...
Of course.
You know, Fampyrs being the main concern in the area. The strategy I've been using, at least for the last episode, given that I don't want to spend my level 6 spells just yet, because this is the one that will prevent you from getting charmed by the Fampyrs. Since I don't want to spend my level 6 spells on a single Fampyr, given we are going to have a worse encounter in a bit, I'm just using Kana as bait, pretty much. See if they charm him, and once he's charmed I can engage with the rest of my party and everything just proceeds normally from there. So here we have a bunch of rogues, a ranger, and the Fampyr. Come on man, charm me. Charm me. Charm me. Charm me. Charm me. Come on. Oh, there you go. Okay, so charm has gone off. We're gonna get the painful interdiction. We can send Eder in to help. We're gonna buff here. You are gonna shoot probably the rogue. That's probably where she can get the most focus points. I would love to be able to shoot this wizard. I think he's way too far. I'm still gonna try. Yeah, he's way too far. I can't even reach this guy, much less this one. So let's just aim for him. Let's slow it down. Okay, because he got charmed for 5 seconds, so not too long. We're actually very okay with this. I'm gonna buff my party. Pew pew pew. Okay, ooh, very good hit by the Grieving Mother. She insta-gibbed that guy. Borisane stunned the Fampyr for 2.4 seconds, wonderful. My problem with casting the Amplified Wave right now is I'm gonna hit Kana. And I don't really want to kill Kana. So I'm just gonna place maybe... Chill Fog isn't really gonna help me right now. Just gonna shoot that one. I don't want the blast to hit Kana either. So just wait a bit. And once Domination or Charm wears off, we're gonna blast them in the face. Okay, this guy is coming in. I think he's meleeing. What? Why does he have a Chanter buff? Do they have a Chanter? Or did he get dominated by Alot's Scepter for a moment and he got buffed by... Never mind. Kana is charmed, so they are getting the buff. Bastards. Okay, that's okay. So 1.7 seconds, 1 second. He should be with me right about now. So we're gonna get the Amplified Wave now. Okay, so shoot there. Let's damage them and then put a repulsing seal, because why not? And now Aloth can actually start using his books for more AoE damage. And that's it. Amplified Wave was awesome. It proned 4 of them. Not the Fampyr, sadly. Maybe the repulsing seal will. Oh, you bitchy. You're going after my friend. Let's see if I can paralyze this guy. Go for him. Oh, he's paralyzed. Awesome. For 16 seconds. Man, I love this spell so much. Yeah, because it targets will. Very, very cool. Buff. This fight is over. Okay. Everybody focus on this one. Wonderful. Go for him. You can get a silent scream on the ranger and you can shoot the wizard. You shoot the wizard as well. And done.
Hey.
Oh, there's more in the back? What? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna move forward because there might be traps. Okay, you aim for him.
So much for you. brings fire.
Security reports that drakes will attack my stronghold. Why are drakes attacking my stronghold? There's like the Drake Mafia. Okay, so let's move into stealth and let's check for traps before we move forward. There you go. So this is why I got really cautious and did not move forward right there.
Hey.
Difficulty 9, a Gaze of Adragan trap. So a petrification trap right there. It wouldn't hurt me because we pretty much had cleared everybody from the area already.
Yes.
But petrification is never something good to have. But something like a damaging trap would be much worse there. Let's carefully move. There's a fighter. As long as there's no patrol, I can do this. Okay. So what do we have here? A skeletal wizard, a fighter, and a dargul. Yeah, there's a Fampyr over there for sure.
Hey.
So I'm gonna use this as my choke point. People can remain hidden over here.
Hey. How may I help?
Yes.
And Kana is gonna pull. We're gonna use our new crossbow for this.
For Takoa!
And this will make everybody clump up on this corner, which is gonna be awesome. So go there. And I can have Durance buff my party, you can buff yourself. And now we just wait and actually bring it there in the front. Okay, so you go there, you go there. Oh, there's a Fampyr targeting Kana. Man, it's so annoying. Ugh. Okay, let's see if I can hit this wizard. You are gonna target the fighter. You two are doing this. You are just shooting. And now that we have the buff, we're gonna get painful interdictions. Okay, let's see. He's still targeting Kana with the charm, which is what we want. It landed. 5 seconds, not too bad. So I don't want you to shoot at Kana. We're just gonna place a chill fog there. Okay. Not many focus points on the Grieving Mother, which makes me sad. But once they come in, I'm just gonna place some Phantom Foes. Where are you going, dude? You're going for the Grieving Mother, that's fine. That gives me time to... for the charm to end. It's actually quite nice. Okay, so Phantom Foes on this Dargul. Chill Fog is going out. Okay, good. This is a very good Chill Fog. It even hit them over there, Jesus. That's kind of amazing, man. Okay, so Durance, you can just cast a Holy Radiance. You are still shooting the wizard, which is what I want. Phantom Foes will go off. Okay. So Kana is about to be back on my side. Right. Okay. Go there. Durance can also join the fight. We're gonna get a repulsing seal over here. And now you can start tossing books because you are no longer in danger of hitting my friend Kana. And this fight is done. Okay, where's the Fampyr? Fampyr over there, so you're gonna focus on him. Okay, awesome. Go for him. Knock him down. Durance, go there. Oh, Grieving Mother has some nice focus points. I don't actually need the amplified wave, I'm just gonna disintegrate the Fampyr.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Stunned. Let's see if I can pull this guy. Okay, he just died, which is good. The Fampyr got hit by disintegration, so he's a free kill. It's just a matter of him dying. There we go. It was even the Grieving Mother tick that killed him. Quite nice.
Of course.
Okay, so we have all of this. And just give me a second. Okay, and I'm back. So, another group of Fampyr
Quiet as a calm
undead
sea,
people killed.
which is not very quiet.
Everything going smoothly thus far? Ooh, this is another other building, or Ingwithan ruin, I should say. The runes and engravings upon this familiar machine are unnaturally well preserved. The machine itself remains inert and lifeless. Okay, all the way down here,
There's
interesting.
a way. It's finished.
Oh. An exceptional brigandine. I don't think I have an exceptional brigandine yet. It's not gonna be better than what I have, right? Wait, sorry, what did I pick up? Exceptional or superb? Oh, no, it's just exceptional. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Is this better than what you are using? DR14? I don't believe so. He carries many scars. I think I like this one better, especially for this one. Ah, I need a sapphire. Okay. Damn it.
Hey.
Well, I know I have some camping supplies over there, so maybe I should have been using my level 6 spell. Because I am going to be able to rest soon anyway. Okay, so these are the drakes that are going to attack, whatever. I'll deal with them soon. Let's continue exploring.
Yes.
So check for traps. Well, that's not a trap, but I'm guessing there's gonna be more than that there. Right? Yep. Let's back up. We're gonna see this Fampyr toss his thing. I might be a little cocky by revealing my people here, but hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. So go there and go there. Or actually just wait here for the buff. And now you can go. You shoot, you shoot. Lamb. Okay, he came alone. This is very strange. Dude, you're not alone. Yeah, what's happening here?
Yours. Leave it to me!
Okay, this was very... this was very weird. Repulsing seal! He knocked one down, good. This one did not. Just kill this one. Yeah.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Okay, well, I thought there were gonna be some more enemies here. Apparently no. Relativity alacrity of motion. You take that. You already have one.
Hey.
Okay, I like this.
Well,
I'm guessing this is the shortcut to go upstairs to Od Nua. Oh, maybe. There's there's a couple of 3 other beetles. Yeah, that's probably the shortcut. So I am gonna pull them over here and just employ the usual tactics. Just choke point them. The one thing I don't like is that they do cast a lightning blast, and having everybody clumped up might not be the best idea. So I'm gonna have you ranged, because there is going to be enough. But I'm gonna spread my party a little bit.
Yes?
Like you go over there and you stay there.
Hey.
Okay. So let's pull. Oh, come on. Thank you. And let's come over here. And I forgot to buff. Go there for the buff. You can also buff.
what?
Okay, good. Yeah, that... Oh, there's a druid. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I have a new target for my rogue. I want the chill fog over there. Yes. You are gonna cast your painful interdiction over there. You're gonna wait, you're gonna wait, you're gonna wait, but you're gonna turn this on. Okay, you go there.
Yes.
Why are... I think they're kind of stuck. Okay, well, they sucked very much. they all missed it there. Lovely. Okay, so now you should have line of sight for her. Yes, you do, which is what we needed. The chill fog just landed. And how much range do I have on the books? I have quite a bit. So just shoot that and just shoot that. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to come in. Ooh, a nice stun for 4 seconds. Awesome. Okay, you can still stay there. And we're gonna book and shoot. You're shooting that. You are gonna give us some accuracy, because why not? Okay, cool. Can I put a repulsing seal over there? I kinda can. She's injured. Oh, yes. 5.92 meters. Is this gonna hit her? That's the question. It might. It might not. Well, never mind. She's dead. How much did you hit for? 45. Okay, they don't have that much HP. And you know what? This should say, right? They have 206 endurance. Did she take 206 damage? Maybe from the chill fog as well. Wow, 3 crits. Nice. The stun critted, the hit critted, and the blind critted. Cool. That was an amazing amplified wave. Everybody kill this. You just shoot over there. You stay where you are.
So much for you.
You can even speed this up. Okay. Now you can tank. Knock down. Oh, I cannot speed it up? Oh, I cannot. Okay. Man, that lasts for a very long time.
What is it?
The amplified wave effect. Holy crap. Welcome back. And good night. Okay, pretty easy.
Alright then.
Traps.
While I
Careful.
Much.
Okay, nothing over here, and I'm guessing that this is the shortcut.
Hey.
Right? Yeah, okay. So we found the shortcut from level 8.
Hey.
So now we can more easily and more quickly move between the areas. So I'm gonna check out this last remaining section before the big encounter over here.
See what lies this way.
Is there even anything over here? It seems like there should be. Maybe I can access it once I deal with them. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. Don't go there. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna deal with the drakes, and once the drakes are killed, I'm going to rest and then come down here. So we're gonna go back to Od Nua. We're gonna manually resolve this drake invasion, which seems weird, but you know, it is what it is.
I must say I'm impressed.
This doesn't matter. Manual resolve. This time I remember that the fight doesn't auto-pause. Yep. Okay, and we have some tiny worms, some Zorips, and then some drakes. Yeah, none of this is particularly worrisome. So, painful interdiction. I'm gonna start blasting this drake over here. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna buff up, and that's all for now. Oh, you are still ranged. I forgot about that. I'm gonna swap you for an off tank, or 2 off tank, I should say. Let's slow this down. Okay, so we are dealing with the Zorip. Okay, let's buff my backline. You are now fully buffed. Let's throw some books over here. And then hit this one. The Grieving Mother, please tell me this is gonna have a lot of focus points. Yes, it is. Awesome. Amplified Wave is gonna knock everything down. So just go over there. Awesome. Okay, so you go there. You go there. You... doesn't really matter, you can just go there. And let's buff everybody. And you three go for the Drake. You also go there.
So much for you. Let's burn this.
Go fight, students, go! Blam. And then. Okay, so this makes a little bit more sense. The Drakes were being led by the Zorips, and the Zorips might have some kind of reasoning to attack my stronghold. Drakes by themselves would make, you know, not much sense.
Last
No
thing
loot.
the deal
Oh, loot.
needs
Okay.
is another foreign colony.
Okay. So, that's been dealt with. We are going to rest, as I said. We're still gonna get mechanics. Oh! Half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! Hey! You gotta stop it with that. Just about punched you to snap you out of it. You're saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
Oh god. What happened to the bucket of cold water? I think he promised me one time a bucket of cold water. He there shrugs and looks away, concealing his smile poorly. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
Well, it's nice to feel needed. I'd have woke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Thank you, there. I like you there. He's a good friend.
Hey.
So, like I said, let's go back down to level 8. We are well rested, we have all of our spells, and we're about to go into the fight.
Alright then.
So we're gonna go over here. And for this one, it's gonna be a special occasion. I'm even gonna use a consumable. Whoa! Okay, so let me see. How long does this last? Ugh, only 20 seconds? That sucks. Okay. So this can go over here, and we're gonna buff a little bit. You're gonna drink that. You are gonna drink that. We're gonna get some damage reduction going. You are fine, but you can have the casita casserole for the extra intellect. The same thing applies to Mr. Aloth. Good. I'm gonna eat a pie, a savory pie, and the Grieving Mother can eat maybe a beef loaf? Sure. Have some beef loaf. Okay, so with this, just trying to see if there's anything else that I might want. This can go... No, you can stay there. I still think that having stuff in the stash also counts for the book events, but just in the case it doesn't, I like having them out. And I already regret having stored the hook with the rope. But I think it still works. Okay, so the buffs are on. I'm also gonna give you Constitution and Perception. So you can take this one, you can take this one. Okay, so my people are well fed.
Hey.
We are going to move
Hey.
on this bridge. We're gonna have to be careful about this. Because there's a slope, and slopes are always, you know, weird in terms of interaction. I think this is the area that's free for people to move. So a single tank should be able to hold this. So I'm gonna have Kana as a ranged character. But the problem here is, how can I do this in a way that I don't mess up the pathing for the rest of my people? That's the the real curious bit here. I think I have to start this conversation a little bit forward, which means there might not be completely safe from getting dominated, but you know, we're gonna see.
All right then.
Okay, there's a bunch of Darghouls, a ranger, 2 death guards. I think these guys cast fireballs. They're like Lord Raedric VII. And then we have this Fampyr leader over here. I'm gonna place Kana right here, in case I need an off-tank real quick. He's gonna be in position.
Yes?
Okay, and you can even move a little bit closer here. And you can go over here.
Hey.
Okay. Let's start this. I actually thought there were gonna be more Fampyrs here. I think it's only that one. I'm just thinking if I have something to protect me from fire. Because like I said, if I have people clumped up, that means we're gonna get hit by all of the fire damage. At the center of this massive Adra structure, beneath the long shadow of the Titan's curled fingers, sits what appears to be a man. Unlike the slavering, animalistic creatures you have encountered on this floor, this man is regally composed, lounging upon a crooked stone throne. Yet his gaze has a piercing, feverish quality. He watches you intently as you approach. What are you, then? One of theirs? Strange that you survived the planning stages. He speaks in fluid and Gwithan, you note, though his voice is taut with strain. It must have been hard for them, those beggars, those cowards. But you won't go any farther, no. You can go right on back to them, your masters. Let them feast on you instead. I think you've been down here a little too long. Ha! You can understand him. Ask him everything. What an opportunity. The man looks startled. He gives a short laugh. You understand. Look here. Even the foreigner speaks our tongue now. Truly, we are an immortal people. He laughs again. But that only makes it all the more clear, you see. Coredumpina is laughing at my vampire accent. You must be with them. How have they kept you so whole? You are remarkably well preserved. His eyes narrow. Attempt to pass, and you will go screaming back into the void, puppet. Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, because this guy actually has interesting dialogue and interesting options. And I believe you can even get past him without fighting. If you're talking about the creatures in those old rooms, I've already dealt with them. Ha! Good, very good. He touches a hand to his mouth, brows knitting, and then laughs. Yes, it's all mine now. No more of that screaming. No need for any more pointless demonstrations of power. Go on then. Go barreling down into the deep if you like. If the beetles don't make a quick end of you. Yeah, okay, so this is actually... Yeah, let me just check this. So, apparently, I already did what was required to pass through this in a peaceful manner. Because when you talk to this guy, he actually gives you a quest that if you go back into the level 8 areas and you kill all of the, the inhabitants or all of the Fampyrs, he lets you pass without a fight, which is what we can see right here. I had some questions first. Yes, I said you could have answers. What is it? Who are you? Did you want a name? I forgot those ages ago. Who's going to call me anything down here? There's me, and now there's just you. That's all that matters. I was entrusted with the tests we performed here. The foremost, he taps his temple, mind of the age. None could rival me for arcane power save Od Nua himself, he pauses, and perhaps some of his advisors. So, I'm actually worried about this. This guy has arcane power. Can he cast arcane spells? That can make things a little bit more complicated. What was this place? Oh, many things. Our home once. And before that, a place of great deeds, he chuckles. Those foul chambers in there were once the site of incredible discoveries. We were given the bulk of this floor. There was construction at all hours, of course. He gestures toward the other arm. For all of our work was, of course, for Od Nua's purposes. He laughs. Think on it. A dozen sculptors carefully crafting a fingernail, souls flung from their shells on the floors above and below, and all the while Idros fusses over a cuticle. Idros? What kind of experiments were you doing? Why, we were preoccupied with matters of the soul. All of us were, because Od Nua was. But here we toil to find the dividing line between life and death, and crack it wide open. This kind of explains why there's also an Ingwithan machine in this floor. We were attempting to find a means of binding souls to their mortal vessels, preventing them from crossing the shroud. I say attempting. We found it, of course. A dozen minds set to purpose. How could we not? The things we learned. What a glorious time. We could determine the precise manner in which his soul would crack and shatter. Could carefully place a fragment from one into another. He smiles at the memory. While our fellows wasted their efforts on phenomena like blights, we delved right into the heart of the matter. There were certain gaps in our knowledge, of course. I was perhaps enthusiastic in my pursuits. I thought that if anyone should attempt a more personal approach to the tests, it should be me. And no amount of certainty will make the imbibing of poison a pleasant experience. Death is the ultimate test, you see. If the soul has flown, then you know you've failed, he chuckles. Your work sounds similar to animancy. Like what? The man shrugs. Perhaps others follow in our steps. I have not had the opportunity to keep up with the state of magical study. He smiles thinly. How have you stayed alive all this time? The big question. Binding a soul to its body was not, it turned out, very difficult. We were certain we'd found a kind of immortality. The body can be destroyed beyond repair, but anything less is quite survivable. I was eager to attempt it. My leg at the time pained me terribly. Old war wound. And I had heard one subject describe a sense of distance from the pain inflicted upon them. They felt it, but it didn't matter to them, which would be a vast improvement. I remember the first moment, the relief. He sighs. But we found that after some time the body would remember that it was, after all, dead. There's really no describing what it feels like to see your own fingers rotting away. He makes a face. The smell. We tried to revive the affected subject with energy culled from their fellows, and it worked well enough. I was able to refine the spell work, keep myself and the others who had joined me as hale as ever. Od Nua wasn't terribly pleased with the distraction, but it turned out not to matter. The mob came and murdered him, and we were sealed in here with the rest of his tools. But we still had the Adra, you see, and enough souls housed in there to feed us for, well, as long as we wished. And so, he grins, we had a time of it, we did. We were able to preserve the furniture over the years. We had little meetings in the grand chamber. What a nice little family we were. His grin fades, until it had to end. What happened here? Here? You mean with them? The Adra? All of it? That's a long tale, and my patience has diminished with time. I'll tell you what happened recently. It was the Adra beetles. Oh, you wouldn't think it was something so small, so mundane, but they came swarming up from the lower reaches and started to feed upon the live Adra. I thought Adra beetles only feed on dead Adra. Just so. They never troubled us before. Still, it happened. We tried to fight them off, of course, but it was impossible. Kill one and two more are behind it. Something must have driven them up here. I don't know what. They all but amputated our other limb. Not enough to support all of us. Not us and the rooms, the tapestries, everything, but enough for me. None of the others knew the spells required. Their only part in it was simply to lie in their other coffins and be revived. By me. So it was an obvious choice, wasn't it? No more of that. No more of anything. I swore I'd burn them all to kindling if they ever came near. Fortunately, you made that unnecessary. How could you do that to your companions? You're soft-hearted, considering it was you who put an end to their immortality. They weren't anyone's friends. Yes, I know it's true. They would have licked the brains out of your cracked skull if they could. There wasn't enough life to go around, that's all it was. And 2,000 years is more than long enough to get to know someone. Think on it this way. You've sent them on their way, and they will live again in time. Isn't that a comfort? I'm looking for the master below. Do you know who that is? None of us took such grand titles. The only master of this would be Od Nua, our king. Our poor grief-maddened king, he laughs. Would he call himself such, I wonder? Od Nua is dead. The mob would not have retreated without having killed him. He thinks a moment. But then, if we could preserve ourselves despite our deaths, then so, perhaps, could he. I am sure I considered the possibility once, when it had all came crashing down. If any man would prolong himself, it would be him. I wonder, was it he who drove the other beetles up here from below? His face twists with anger. Who stole our Adra source? Does he mourn his son yet, the mewling fool, that he should resent our feeding upon his statue? A possibility, he regards you with a sudden calm. After all this time, it wouldn't surprise me. Well, can you tell me about Od Nua? Our great lord, a wise man in his day, until his son was lost. An accident, some small unfortunate turn of fate. You have come but a little way past the sealed chambers. You must know by now that Od Nua did not take it well, he chuckles. This monument to his grief has outlasted him. But his madness provided opportunity, a promise of immortality for all of us. If it was found at the behest of a grieving father, what did it matter? He had a flock of devoted servants. For we had to find the soul in question, to bring it back from wherever it had gone to house it somewhere suitable, he indicates the statue. And such discoveries have costs, something the rabble didn't understand. Okay, and now we had the choice of I have no more questions and then just leave. Or we can also just say, you tortured people and used their souls to prolong your own life. You don't deserve immortality. Which, guess what?
No.
Is what we're gonna choose. Attack! It was all for a good purpose. I'll show you, once our spat is done, just how malleable a soul can be. He rises from his throne. Your blood holds far more life in it than the Adra. Yeah, bitch, we'll see about that. Okay, so we have a bunch of dark ghouls. Okay, so looking at this fight, we can see a lot of enemies. And one might get concerned about that. But looking at this, what we can perceive, understand something, is that we have 5 dark ghouls. These enemies do not matter. Okay, they are just tanks. They're fodder. They're gonna clump up this stairway, and they're just gonna stay there. The skeletal rangers are gonna start poking us with arrows. They do whittle us down eventually, but they don't do a lot of damage. And the real danger here are gonna be the death guards and the Fampyr. And I actually want to see if I have death guards. Oh, I do have death guards here. Because I killed Lord Raedric VII, and I believe he was a death guard. So, why is he a problem? He doesn't have a lot of HP. I mean, he has 288, so they do tank a bit. Their damage is kind of irrelevant. But the biggest problem here is going to be they have very high defenses. So fortitude, reflex, and will. Their deflection is kind of low, however, which is kind of funny. They have a bunch of damage reduction. And this is the annoying part here. I don't actually remember what Finger of Death does, but I have some traumas from Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't think it works the same way. They have a frightening aura which Durance can annul, but the fireball really is the problematic part here. Because since we are clumped up over here, if they start targeting my backline, which they probably will, we are gonna start taking a lot of fire damage. I don't think I have any kind of protection from that. You know, aside from buffing us with more resolve or something like that. Although I think fireball, this targets reflex, right? Level 3 fireball. Yeah, it targets reflex, and reflex is actually our biggest defense on pretty much everyone. Well, not on you apparently. Oh, because you are with a ranged weapon. Okay. 76, 76, 108, 82. So actually we're kind of okay against the fireballs. And other than them, then we have the Fampyr, which naturally can charm. So the plan here is I'm gonna bring Eder back. He's gonna stay over here, which, again, I don't like slopes, but hopefully this will hold off any kind of, you know, progression from the enemies. And I'm gonna start buffing. I was thinking about using a Flask of Warpaint, but I don't really think this is the fight for it. This is mostly an AoE fight. Okay, so let's slow time down, just so you can think about this clearly. You go over there. I'm gonna wait for Eder to come over here before I give my party the protections we need. Yeah, there we go, you see? Fireball already coming out. Buff up. You can't actually buff up too much. I'm gonna get some extra fodder in the party, in this fight, just so we have some more room to breathe. I don't wanna block it there from coming up, however. So let's just wait for him to come over here.
What?
Oh, don't stop! Don't you dare stop! Move! Move! The stupid Dargul, man. He paralyzed it there. Okay. We're fine. So, he's starting to cast his charm. We're gonna have Durance cast the prayer against treachery. Over here should hit it there. Where is my other beetle? Nowhere to be found, okay. I'm gonna start focusing maybe on one of the death guards because I don't want to move forward. She can shoot whoever is closest. And we're gonna buff Mr. Aloth over here. And the things I want are the usual things. Alacrity of motion. Ooh. Yeah, the Pool of Eora. I think I'm gonna use this. So I want the Alacrity of motion. I'm gonna want the Minor Blights. And that's pretty much the main thing I want. And then I'm gonna start casting some Chill Fogs, possibly Freezing Pillar and an Adragan, a Gaze of Adragan. And probably start with the Pool of Eora to try and clump them up all in the same place. Okay. So he's paralyzed for 3 seconds. And you are casting the prayer against treachery. But I also want to cast a prayer against fear. And the range of this is 4.85, so this should also work. And after we have that going, I might as well also give us a prayer against imprisonment because of these paralyzation thingies. And then buff, and then this. Okay, a lot of queued up actions, but I think we're fine.
Stuck over here.
Okay, domination went out, you saw. Activates charm. Yeah, they're hitting it there, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we have the prayer against treachery. It hit everybody. And yeah, okay, it doesn't show over here, but if you notice, there was an immune word coming up here, and that's the charm hitting one of the immune people. Are you immune though? You are, okay. So the paralyzation is gonna last 2 more seconds. That's fine. The other beetle is idle. Let's bring her forward and start blasting. Okay, you are focusing on the death guard. Ooh, 79. That's kind of amazing. Well, you know what? Amplified wave. Let's go.
Follow your lead.
There's the backup. Okay. Borosane stunned the Death Guard. I'm actually gonna focus on the Fampyr, maybe. That's probably the best target for me. Okay, so Eder is back. He can tank over here. Get Vigorous Defense. Aloth is fully buffed, at least what I need. So he has the Minor Blinds, the Deleterious Alacrity of Motion. So yeah, he's ready to start killing everything. These are gonna be annoying, because they're gonna deal a lot of damage to my backline over here. Still, it needs to be done. Okay, so I think I want to have some fun with the Pool of Eora. And I'm gonna maybe put it over there. Let me just check this. This is an AoE. It's not party friendly. So I cannot have this hit there. 4.2 meter radius. I'm guessing that this should not hit there. We're gonna see. So I want the Pool of Eora there. And I want a Chill Fog. And I want a Freezing Pillar. Okay. Durance is buffing us with protection from fear. Yeah, everything is falling into place. You are aiming somewhere over there. Okay. Okay, a nice lightning blast. Throw another one. Okay, the Pool of Eora worked. It pulled them in. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, you stay where you are. Or, okay, you moved a little bit forward, but that's fine. I think he's still out of the range of the Pool of Eora. Yeah, I don't have the debuff. All of these have the debuff. So they are slowed as well. Okay. You are still aiming at the Fampyr. Perfect. Have a lot of buffs. Wait, what happened to my amplified wave? Oh, they are proned. Okay, so the the amplified wave hit, but the Pool of Eora made it so they all look to be standing up, which is, you know, weird, but it is what it is. Okay, Chill Fog, wonderful. Man, this is a perfect fight. Perfect fight. Oh, baby, look at that. I get very excited, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't even need anything else. I can just blast away. Literally just blast away. And I'm actually gonna focus on this wizard, because the other one already died to the AoE. And the amount of damage they are taking simply from the AoE is insane. Okay, Aloth, start killing. Whee! Look. Ah, yes. Wonderful. That's a single hit. Okay. Well, the wizard is dead, so I can now focus on the primary target, which is the Fampyr. You can just stay there, man. You don't need to do anything else. You can shoot this guy. Yeah, just stay there. You are just blasting everything. So maybe hit this one for prime AoE. Give us some phantom foes. Awesome. Yeah. Aloth does some damage. Yeah, we can say that. A lot of interruption. And the interrupting blows are proving themselves a worthy talent to pick up right here. Kill the Death Guard. Kill Dargul, kill Dargul, kill Dargul, kill Dargul. Awesome. Yeah, I don't even need to move my party. They're just gonna die over there. Okay, cool. Hit the Fampyr. Durance is just chilling. Let's get some extra accuracy here. The Fampyr is trying to go for Durance. Good luck getting past this. But okay. Okay, let's try and knock him down. Even though he's still getting pulled. He got pulled again. Okay, I do not regret my choice of picking the pull of Iota spell. I love it. I really love it. Okay. Yep. Come on. Nice. Blam blam. Where are you going, Aloth? I don't know. Fampyr, you stay where you are. And dead. Yep. Because the freezing pillar just killed him with the AoE.
Watch it.
No. Don't get pulled. Okay, you guys can go fight. It doesn't really matter if we get pulled by the pull of Iora because it doesn't do damage, it just pulls you in. The chill fog does do a bit of damage, but
So much.
I'm just having too much fun, so I don't care. There we go. Okay, this was fun. This was a perfect fight. But again, it's just the power of a nice choke point and there being able to tank and then, you know, just kill everything. Ooh, nice reward, a war bow and a vessel bone. Yes, that's what we wanted. But I think this is the cool reward here. I remember I used this armor for a bit when I played this before. Maybe. Let's see what it is. So you picked it up. Argoes Adra. It's a unique heavy armor. I'm guessing it's a plate mail. Oh, it grants second chance. And lore. Lore is kind of random, but this is good. This is very good. I don't think I need it on it there. Because he has... Unbroken. Yeah, he revives already. But it could be a cool thing to give to Mr. Kana over here. Actually, sorry, let me compare it like this. So, they are both fine. This one gives me 50% damage reduction when under 25% health, and this gives me second chance. I actually think I prefer he carries many scars. Because this might mean that if Kana's I've talked about this before. If Kana's endurance drops to 0 and he gets revived, if his health is low enough, he can actually get killed the next time he goes down. And I don't really like that. While this one is giving us plus 50% armor damage reduction, is always a good thing to have in case he drops low. They are both fine armors. Yeah, they're both fine pieces of armor, but I think I prefer he carries many scars. Let's just read the lore here. When Gref Admet Hadret passed the 10 years treaties on the anniversary of the War of Black Trees, he outlawed the looting of Ingwithan ruins. While this was a popular move amongst the Glanfadans, as well as the frontier villagers who frequently found themselves the subject of the tribe's vengeance, it was an unwelcome change for the traders and adventurers who had made their living selling Ingwithan artifacts. Quite a few vendors, however, took to commissioning and selling replicas. Many fakes were so skillfully made that even scholars had difficulty distinguishing between them, and ciphers were sometimes hired to attest to the authenticity of high-value objects. Argoes Adra armor, actually was taken from ruins near the Court of Bowing Ashes, but it so closely resembled two known fakes that it famously passed through Defiance Bay, Ansenze, and Celona before an animancer in Barda recognized its authenticity. And I guess this bit of lore here is what explains the lore bit. Yeah, it's a cool piece of armor. I don't think I'm gonna use it. But it is a cool piece of armor. I will say that. I no longer need to have this over here because of the damage reduction. Okay. Okay, very cool. These traps might also prove useful. Although it's such a short time. Okay, so put all this over there. I do miss this. The deleterious alacrity of motion. Although I could just use the potion. Move speed and stealth instead of the alacrity of motion. Let me see. 9, 14, 11, 11, 5. 6, 8, 11, 5, 8, 5. I mean, the goal here is not to get hit, right? So damage reduction isn't gonna make much of a difference. If I put this as exceptional, it kind of goes up to this level. The stealth is good, the move speed is good, particularly the move speed is good. But this one also has less recovery speed. I'm gonna keep this one, yeah. I like being able to get Deleterious Alacrity of Motion without consuming a potion. So I do prefer that. So, do you want it? Survival, recovery speed 20%. Nah. I'll just keep it here in case at some point in the future I might want it, but for right now I'm fine. Okay, so that's the level 8 boss dealt with. We are standing on another statue. And there's also these marks here. Thick rust-red veins of dead Adra worm their way through the statue's wrist and into the darkness beyond.
Not very quiet.
Not sure if that's what they were talking about, the Adra beetles eating the Adra. Let's just check out this last room before we finish up the episode. And I think this is just an Adra beetle room. Hello, friends. Are you alone? You're not alone, right? Let's buff up. Buff up. Nope, not alone. Let's have them come in. Yeah, just blast away. And now we can focus on this one. You can toss this out. You can knock this down. This is gonna be an easy fight, so I'm not gonna bother too much with it. Okay. Amplified wave, knock them down for a long period of time. Durance, give us some accuracy, and you can toss out some books for the raw damage. Man, this amplified wave spell, I gotta say, I'm in love with it. It's just so good. It prones for so long. It does a good amount of damage as well. And the AoE is massive. Yep, you're dead. Okay. Well, with this, my friends, we have cleared out level 8 of the Endless Paths of Od Nua. Everything is done over here. Yep. We shall descend into level 9. And that's where we're gonna park our characters before we start a new episode. Pretty cool. New map discovered, level 9, there's some crystals over here. Large-ish area.
Yes.
Let me just satisfy my curiosity here, because I don't remember what this level has. It's very empty. The hell? It is extremely empty. This looks like a trapped corridor, though. No. I think those are banshees. Back up. Yeah, those screams were banshees. Oh, I think I somewhat remember what this level is. I think this is a level full of traps. But not regular traps that you can disarm. Okay, this was gonna be an interesting one. I'll have to prepare mentally for it. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna finish our episode here. We are in level 9. That's my goal for the next episode, to clear out this level. I still want to go to level 10 to at least see what is inside level 10. And then probably we're gonna start the White March, which is the DLC. So, as always, my friends, thank you so much for being here in the channel with me, watching some Pillars of Eternity. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying this, consider subscribing for more. There are episodes coming out every single day, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, stay safe, everyone.